Timo Erkki Heino, you have taken part in the Input conference here in Johannesburg and met with documentary makers and producers from public broadcasting companies from 60 different countries. What is your view? What is the sort of future of documentary making in public broadcasting companies? How do you see it?
So, unfortunately, I have to say that the future doesn't look so bright as it should be, or doesn't look so bright as it was a couple of years back. I pretty often want to make the distinction that there are two kinds of documentaries. There are so-called creative documentaries, which are very personal, made from the personal point of view, and then the second category is journalistic documentaries, which are where the topic is the important one. And in the US, there has been financing for both of these documentary genres. In the US, there is finances for both of these independently out of the broadcasting companies. But in the Europe, the situation has been that these creative documentaries have been produced by the independent filmmakers, and they have been financed by the EU and also by the broadcasting company. And then the journalistic documentaries, they have mostly been in-house productions. And now I see that although the financing possibilities for the creative documentaries are decreasing, but the destiny for these journalistic documentaries is even more darker. When the broadcasting companies, public service broadcasting companies, are making their cuts, and they are cutting in their in-house productions, and they are cutting in their in-house productions for the documentaries, then that means that in Europe at least it seems like a whole genre of documentaries, meaning the journalistic documentaries, is on the verge of disappearing. And that, I think, is very, very serious, because what our experience at the YLE, at the Finnish Broadcasting Company, about these journalistic documentaries is that the audience really wants them. The audience really needs them, because the audience does not only want to know what is happening, which they get from the news. The audience also wants to know for what reason something is happening and what are the aftermaths of that, what is happening. And that's exactly what the journalistic investigative documentaries do. And now this whole area seems to be on the verge of getting to be missed.
Some of the decision makers say that maybe these journalistic documentaries can be bought cheaper from abroad. What would you say to that?
Yeah, of course they can be bought cheaper from abroad, but then they do not deal with the issues in that given country, because we know from Finland that nobody abroad will make a program on the Finnish banking crisis, but the Finnish Broadcasting Company, and that's the same for all the nations.
Thank you.
Thank you.